We are. Okay, that should be good. St. Gio, I hope you're having a good day. Hopefully I'm saying that name right as well. Welcome on in. So story for those who might not have seen it yesterday. Yuffie has come all the way from her homeland of Wutai, which has kind of been at war for a while with Shinra. And her goal here is to sneak into the Shinra building and steal their ultimate materia, just to kind of show Shinra, hey, you know, we're not to be messed with. To do that, Wutai has partnered up, or at least Yuffie and Sonon have partnered up with a section of Avalanche, so not Barrett and Tifa's section, but a different section. So we were getting there how to get into the building. We are actually just about to go towards the building right now. That's kind of like the next big story beat. OG low-key gives me nightmares. Playing 2 and then going to 1 was a massive mistake when I got into Kingdom Hearts. I think I actually... I'm trying to remember. I played 1 first for sure, but I think I actually finished 2 first. Because screw Ansem Riku. Screw that fight. But I got through it eventually.
Boss, I don't think we'll be back here anytime soon, so make sure you're ready for anything, okay?
God, Sonon, why are you so quiet, sweetheart? Just speak up.
I think we're good here. Let's roll. What's with all these people?
Due to the recent incident at Mako Reactor 5, only a limited number of trains are currently in service. Please note that the Sector 5 Undercity Station is closed until further notice. Thank you.
Splinter Cell's done its best to make things hard for you. Miss this train and there's no telling when the next will be.
Looks like it's now or never, guys.
What kind of operation you running?
Sorry we couldn't give you a proper send-off. Just know that we're rooting for you, okay?
I do kind of hope we see more about them in whatever comes next with Rebirth. I'd say that might count, Brandon. It's kind of cool.
Oh boy.
Gonna be sick?
I'll be fine. As long as I'm standing up. Don't laugh.
Melfi always got motion sick. Chocobos, boats. Sure trains would have done it too.
Who's Melfi?
My sister. She trained under your father at the same time as me. And she had such promise.
Had?
The war was ending. But a Shinra mech went haywire near a crowd and she had to do something. We deserve what's coming to him.
Yeah. They do. But I'm not your sister.
Hey, Dried, welcome on in. Yeah, I get really motion sick as well sometimes.
Are we on schedule?
Reiki.
The Turks are on top of it. Yes, there will be no delays.
Please, Mr. President, I am asking you to reconsider. No, begging. The Sector 7 Undercity is home to more than 50,000...
Director Twisty.
At least let us issue a warning, sir.
The stench of the Director's cowardice fills the room yet again.
Reeve. Progress requires sacrifice.
Learn to live with it.
Whoa, look at all these people.
Enough to make you sick. Let's get this over with.
Excuse me, I have some questions. You work for Shinra, isn't that right? Then would you care to comment on the rumors that Sector 7 will be the terrorist's next target? They're going to hit the reactor, aren't they?
You! Stop right there! Get the hell out of here.
What's Shinra's plan going
Elevators are right there. Let's catch one.
You're up, Heidi. Come on, come on, come on.
Hold the door.
What floor?
The basement. Advanced weaponry.
Going down. Doors closing.
Perfect. Just perfect.
Huh?
But oh, how the mighty are fallen. Wutai colluding with Avalanche and resorting to terrorism? I always thought the Wutaians an honorable people. They used to be, certainly.
Oh God, Scarlet.
Now they're nothing but blood-sucking flies buzzing around Shinra's face. Would you not agree? In light of recent events, I mean.
I would. 100%.
What a lovely smile.
Open up!
I think not. Foreign visitors should take the scenic route. And savor the opportunity to meet our latest autonomous weapons.
Damn it! I'll never get a better chance. I'm Scarlet, Director of Advanced Weaponry.
That's such bad timing.
That killed Melfi.
Oh no.
Calm down, Sonon. Calm down. Remember, we're here for a reason.
Right, boss. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I was ready to strangle her myself. And that's before she sent us off in the wrong direction.
Where did she send us?
Only one way to find out. Don't worry, we'll get to materia research eventually.
Please save the
Just
game.
a little longer, my precious.
I was actually just thinking about saving. That's so funny. No, it's all good, Matilda. It was really funny timing. It was just bad at the same time. But yeah, no, I get motion sick as well. It used to be much worse. I'm a lot better now. But more recently I found I get motion sick from playing first-person video games. And it sucks because it's like I'm not even moving. If I'm gonna get motion sick, at least it's because I'm moving and I'm doing something. But if I'm just trying to sit and play a game, I don't deserve to be getting sick. It's so frustrating. Okay, there's a bench there. There's nothing there. Thankfully Sonic is not. Can you imagine if Sonic was a first-person game? Oh my god. Now, what game was it that I saw first-person recently? It was like a mod or like a fan project, I think, to make Assassin's Creed first-person? And it was literally just parkour first-person. It was crazy. And made VR Sonic games. Oh, no. No. Sorry, hon? Oh, first person Horizon, yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, bonk. I like that sound effect. Alrighty, here we are. Nothing's gonna happen in here.
Just look at this place. Weapons here, weapons there, weapons everywhere. They're ready for some serious action.
Redacted. You are too.
Duh. Unlike my old man, I'm not some lazy drunk. I fight for what I believe in. Something he'd never understand.
Wonder how he's holding up.
Behind bars, you mean? Not well, if the government's got anything to say about it. Good on him. Jail's where he belongs.
That's my master you're talking about. Mind laying off him a little?
You know what? Let's drop it. Not exactly my favorite topic. It's only gonna make me mad. More importantly...
My god, you people are deadly boring. Luckily, I know exactly how to liven things up. With a little experiment. Just don't go dying on me. That would yield very interesting results now, would it?
Unit calibration complete. Initiating combat data collection.
Gotcha.
There's boxes, I'm sorry.
Can't afford to lose this.
Oh, we got Fran, hi! So that was... Mictron, we'll see you later. Have a good day at work. That was kind of an interesting little exchange there. Again, that's the difference with the main game. Yuffie's father is not in prison in OG. He's still just hanging out in Wutai. As well, obviously, Sonon's a new character he's never mentioned, so...
Recalibrating for next test.
We got more? Got boxes. And I think...
Calibration complete. Initiating combat data collection sequence.
Who's next?
Bring Shinra to its knees.
Aha. I think, Mentlin, you were asking about it, how Yuffie's gonna be introduced.
Data collection complete. Recalibrating for next test.
I can't remember if
There's more?
it was a mod. Come here.
Unit
I was not gonna come down?
complete. Initiating combat data collection sequence.
I'm gonna go to town on
These
these
guys are
jerks.
coming down.
At least put up a fight.
But yeah, sorry, I can't remember if it was a mod or not, but I played a modded version of Final Fantasy VII, so it was a mod.
I'm unstoppable.
Where they introduced a new scene, and the reason why I'm saying I don't know whether it was part of the mod or not is
Now we're in for it.
there was a section that could have been from like an original draft of the Final Fantasy VII that they included and they remade in the mod, if that makes sense. Like sometimes I've followed a couple different projects that are trying to like add in deleted content, you know, for example. But this mod, when you got to Calm and the party slept for the night, it was actually really fun because Yuffie would pop out of the dresser in the room and steal your material. Or like, you know, do the whole Wutai thing a little early, and the party would go and confront her around Calm. So you'd get her much earlier. And she wasn't, like, optional. And I thought it was kind of cool. So, just saying, I would be all for her joining that way.
Credit where credit is due. You exceeded my every expectation. And for being such good sports, you may now leave.
Why did I ever think for a second she'd be nice to us? She knows damn well it's gonna be a pain in the ass getting up there.
Yeah, but we got boxes, so.
Gotcha.
Trade materia with her. Oh.
Gotcha.
Go. You never know, there might be goodies. I gotta get rid of all the boxes. It's very important.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
There we go.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the mod I'm thinking of, for anyone who might be curious, was New Threat.
How do I do it? Now then, Sonon, how you feel about giving me a boost?
Ecstatic.
It's called Final Fantasy VII New Threat, and it was It's not really like meant to be a difficulty mod. It does change up the gameplay a little bit though, so it makes it, in my opinion, a bit more tricky. But maybe that's because I can't just rely on my old favorite tricks, you know? But it adds in so much cool content that I wish OG actually had. So it's one of those things where I want to play it, but I'm really bad. I'm really bad and we're not going to think about it. This poor guy again,
Madam
jeez.
Director, the intruders are about to reach the research facility.
And we'll let them. Meanwhile, find out what it is they want. You do have eyes, don't you? Then you can see that while they are simpletons, they've made it further than any normal Wutaian ever could. Clearly they are ninjas. Teenage ninjas.
Are they
and
turtles?
They've come such a long way. We simply must roll out the red carpet. My trusty steed should provide a fitting welcome, I think. Keep me apprised, would you?
Ma'am, cut system power to the research facility. Bar access to confidential data, then retrace their steps. Find out why they're here. Above all, do not let them out of your sight. Sir!
I wonder how much that grunt gets paid. I do wonder if maybe he doesn't like it? Not about to yuck someone else's yum, but also not my thing either.
Is that materia I smell?
End of the line, Wutai scum!
Can't remember if you guys are weak to fire. I think you are. Yeah, you're weak to fire. Okay. There's like a lot of back issues. It does. Okay, I seem to remember not liking this room.
Might be the power. That thing's off too.
Talk about hitting the jackpot. This must be where they make their materia.
Maybe. But there's another door. Let's keep moving, boss.
Totally. After I grab a few souvenirs.
System offline. Please activate central terminal.
Everything is weak to fire if you try hard enough. Oh dear.
Level 1 power grid online. Initiating Mako energy saturation. Deploying security grid.
Right, I think I was confused about this section before. I don't think I saw that pipe go up, so I didn't know I could climb it. I think that was the issue. Ninja cannonball, excuse me? What's that? What do? You know what? I haven't stolen anything. Use special tandem attacks allows you to perform ninja cannonball with R1 and triangle while synergized. Builds Sonon's RTB gauge. Oh. Okay. You have my interest. I am intrigued. Alright, let's go up, shall we? Oh god, there we go.
Wait, is that a security grate or a ladder? Thanks, Shinra.
You do love a good ladder. Oh, up you go, up you go. Up.
Huh, that's weird. Not even a whiff of materia up here. But then there's nowhere else to go. Gotcha!
Okay, there's a beam there, but there's also a room here. Am I going the right way or the wrong way? I want to go the wrong way, please. No, I'm in the right menu. Okay, sorry. Ooh. Triples amount of AP earned for all materia set to this armor. I'm gonna leave that for now, at least. No worries. I hope that you have fun with your lunch, Batista. Enjoy. And I hope you're having a good... Oh god. Did I go the right way? I hope you're having a good day. I feel like I've gone the right way accidentally. But I'm pretty sure you go back to that room, because I don't remember this. Okay, I want to do the cannonball thing. Am I crazy? Oh wait, no, it's R1 triangle?
Ready for a smackdown?
Ooh. Okay, that's fun.
Goes the ninja. Little kind of hey.
Okay.
Get lost. Got you now. That's right where I want ya.
This can't be it.
Dun 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 dun.
His head disappeared. I don't think we chopped off a head there. That'd be a bit too dark, I feel like. What was I gonna do? Right, okay. So you're nearly done learning that, and you're nearly done learning that. Awesome.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's see. Is there anything here that might be what we're looking for? No, not that way. This way? Okay. Okay, I see. Oh, wait. There we go. Hi. How are you doing?
How you like this?
Okay, you're immune to everything I've been throwing at you. What's up? The only character has ninjutsu characters. Yeah, yeah. It's because she is a ninja. She does ninjutsu. It is one of her abilities. Yeah. Cores exposed. They will unleash a powerful pulse laser, destroying or stealing the core will weaken and render. Of course, I took off steal.
Got it.
Oh. Okay. Do this one more time. There we go. And for you.
And our heroine triumphs again.
So I think Yuffie just finished learning that one. We got a different one earlier. This one has banishment. ATB spent on other commands increases damage dealt. If any chart changes with ninjutsu. I don't think I'm understanding that, but I'm gonna equip it anyway and I'll figure it out. You ever just read something and you're like, what? What now? So friends, we are two days away from A Wonderful Life remake. And I still have not purchased it. Not because I don't want to. But because for some reason it's not available to like pre-buy it off the PlayStation online store. And I don't know how they usually handle it. Any games I've like pre-purchased off there, I guess they've been like big enough releases where like I could pre-purchase it like ahead of time. I don't think I can with that one, which is a bit annoying. Oh, you've already learned. Oh, wait. What? You're not done with that one? Heifer's shorts. Oh, like unbuttoned? You know what? I wish I knew, but I will say, keeping it nerdy, your wife is onto something, because in the trailer for the next section of this, or the next, like, sequel to this, essentially, her shorts are buttoned up. I don't know why it's always been unbuttoned, even her original art design. But yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong. You are right. Okay, so that was that. Pikmin Switch icons now last until the 5th and cycle through every Wednesday. I'm sad it's such a short time period, but I'm hoping for Pikmin 4 icons. Wonder if they'll pop it on the release day. I always get my PS5 games physical. Yeah, I really want it physical, but like, I just don't want to go out that morning to pick it up, you know? I'm being lazy. Maybe she just needs to unbutton them so she can breathe. That's a mood, though. That's a mood. Although, you know what, friends? Well, I guess it's not TMI or anything, but, we went out yesterday and did, like, well, let's choose the day before. I did, like, the tiniest bit of clothes shopping.
Power grid online.
And I've been wanting to get more clothes that are a bit more, like, loose-fitting. I have a lot of tight-fitting shirts, you know?
Deploying security grid.
Not long now, my precious. You'll be safe in my arms soon.
Entry lock released.
Okay, cool.
And what do we have here? A secret materia vault, perhaps?
Secrets. And like this shirt I'm wearing is actually one of them. And it feels great, but at the same time, it's a V-neck, so it's so loose that I have to constantly like pull it back up, if you know what I mean. So I've learned my lesson. I can't go too baggy with V-necks, but usually I have a lot more tighter fitting stuff. Group by franchise with subsection of each game. I really wish I could mix and match. Oh, that's a door. I really wish I could mix and match icons. On Amazon, I could be getting my copy the day after, but 9 times out of 10, you always get it on the day. Yeah.
Employee identity confirmed. Access granted. Occupancy limited to 1 subject. Proceed to gate to begin training exercise.
Training? Really? Just give us what we came for already.
Might still be worth a shot. Could be something in it for us. Just be careful, okay?
Okay. So, I can't remember if it was this section or if there's a different section later on. I remember this area looking a bit different. But I could just be misremembering. But I remember absolutely just being like, yeah, I'm not doing the harder ones. Nope, never mind. I'm leaving. So. So you know how we had box breaking? If you enjoyed box breaking, we got more box breaking. Boxes! Each box will add to the score when the timer reaches 0. The training exercise is over. Just destroy boxes. Durability, effects, and score differ with each type of box. Orange crates with the image of a sword or more susceptible to physical damage, while purple crates featuring a wand or more susceptible to magic and ninjutsu. Destroying red boxes extends your time.
You're going down! Get lost! Gotcha!
Oh wait, what's this I wanted? Where's my ninjutsu? Okay, I guess I'm technically using it. Where am I? This way? Oh, this way, this way. Okay, hi.
You're going down.
There we go.
Got you now. How you like this?
Okay, there we go. So we hit our target score, which is great. I'm gonna send it over there and I start doing this. There you go.
Got you now. Gotcha. Got you now. Take that. Get lost. How you like that? You're going down.
There we go. Doubled our good score. That's good. Or our target score, sorry. Okay, so we got the ATB assist and we got the ATB boost. I don't think I want to bother with the last one. Bear with. Let's see here. Small ATB increase for ally when repeating command 2 times. Or doubles ATB when activated, cannot be used continuously. I'd give that to Yuffie here. She already starts off with more ATB, but you know what? I'll give it an attempt on that last score,
granted.
but
Occupancy limited to 1 subject. Proceed to gate to begin training exercise.
I pretty much need to double the score that we just got. Hey, King Cobra, we're just doing some boxes. How are you? Doing the boxes minigame, I should say.
How you like this?
Alright, let's keep our fire ninjutsu on. Oh, nope, sorry, right, can't run.
You're going down. Get lost. How you like that? Got you now. Gotcha. Get lost.
You know what? Maybe I should get a bit closer. There we go.
Get lost. How you like that? You're going down. Gotcha.
Got my first Starbit Catman. Oh, did you? I don't think I've ever gotten it still. That's so neat. I should be using physical. What am I doing?
You're going down.
Okay, let's focus on you. Go.
Get lost. How you like this? Got you now. Got you now. Gotcha.
No, aim for these ones.
Got you now.
Oh, no, we're running out of time. Oh, did I get it or no? I was 600 away. Oh my god. That was good though. Oh my god, that pained me. You know what? I think this is technically the easier course and that there's a harder one elsewhere. I will do this though.
Occupancy limited to 1 subject. Proceed to gate to begin training exercise.
I got a little bit distracted there and I was like, using magic rush up and using attacks. I think I got it. It's really a mix of throwing. And then for these big ones, I usually just use Windstorm and then that gets it right away. Oh, I'm not reaching. Oh no, I still am reaching, alright. I better take notes. I don't think I'm the best to be taking notes from, but... Oh, I missed. Oh no, no, that was good, that was good, okay. Hi Rebecca, how are you? Welcome on in. You can play it on the tablet. Oh no, you're doing the wrong thing. Oh god, no, I was doing so much better the first time. Okay. Your landlords are idiots. Do I need to fight someone? I'll fight someone. Let me at him. And by fight someone, I mean, like, probably cry at them. I did so... what did I do different? I was doing so well. One more attempt and then I'll go, okay?
Access granted. Occupancy limited to one subject.
That's so frustrating.
Training exercise.
I was doing so well. My tablet has so many uses. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and grab that really quickly. This one is not breaking. That was weird.
How you like this? You're going down.
There we go. I think the difference was I sent out my my weapon ahead of time there.
How you like this?
There we go. Hey Ace, how are you doing today as well? Welcome on in. Hopefully I'm not fighting landlords for everyone coming in. I don't know why that just suddenly dawned on me. I'm like, I'll fight anyone's landlords. Kurt Randomizer, I'm doing nearly done. Still haven't found a sword for Kid Link. He doesn't need one. He's doing fine. No, I want the time. Please aim for the time. There we go.
How you like this? You're going down. Get lost.
Did I just came to the exact same amount, didn't I? Oh my god. No, that's not it. No, wait, it is a new record. Never mind, I'm 400 off instead of 600. All dungeons and Under the Well. Without the sword, though. That's crazy. Alright, I did say one more. That was my one more. Game wins this round. You don't need to do that for any reason. It's literally just for the goodies and the Chivo. Okay, B13 advanced weaponry.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on! How could we have gotten so lost?
Easy now. Focus. Ah, I know. Spare the chow bean?
Sure.
Just sounds like he's breaking his teeth.
You sound surprised.
Man, I'm glad you're here.
Likewise.
It really helps, knowing I'm not alone in all this.
Yeah, same here.
Oh. Think I found our way across.
Right. Shall we?
See, they stop for a snack and then everything's good again. You do love a good snack. Much better. Wutai is great dental. I do wonder if we're gonna see Sung eating them at some point. That might be kind of fun. You know, I saw this post on Reddit. I think it was one of those like really dumb life pro tip things that was just like, oh, you know, don't open things with your teeth, especially if you like, you know, you're getting on in years. And it's like, I don't open things. Maybe it's because I can't bite down on anything because my teeth, I have a horrible overbite, but I don't open anything with my teeth. It's like, it's so bad. That just, it makes me, it like, I feel blech about that. Makes my teeth hurt. Powers billed every year from December 1st to November 30th. Pay an amount in advance. And then later the actual usage is determined and the difference is paid to the other party. Usage was much higher than what was prepaid, but they didn't do the statement and inform me of the difference until this month. They have 4 months legally to actually let me know. Otherwise they can't ask for a difference. It's in their favor, so now I've had to send them an email citing the law. Oh, I mean, you know, shame on them, but good on you for knowing your stuff. Because now you don't gotta worry about it, right? Hopefully.
So what'd you think? Aren't I just awesome? Gotcha!
Okay, nothing there. I keep forgetting to use their new abilities in battle. I should probably do that next time. Worst part, the lawyer says they got the statement from the power supplier in January and didn't send it until May 31st. They could have just followed the law. No, yeah, screw 'em. Screw 'em. And good on you, dear lord. I'm sorry you're having to go through that, though. They're probably assuming you don't know and that you'll just pay it anyway. Like, that's so sketchy, you know? But I guess that is just kind of how this works. I recognize that chair. I feel like I wouldn't sit on that chair. You don't... You know what? Never mind. We're not gonna talk about it.
It does look more important than the others.
This has to be it. Oh, sweet baby, come to mama. Can't see squat. Light, light! I need more light!
Try to take the amount away via my rent payment. I'm canceling that month's payment and will ask for a manual bill instead. Had to sue me to get that amount. They won't win since they sent me all the evidence. Exactly, that you have literally everything against them, which is great. Try and get the unknown so I can get the alphabet stickers for my seals. The first one you read into was F. Perfect, it was meant to be. Is there anything interesting on these cameras? Doesn't look like it. Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Level 3 power grid online. Initiating Mako energy saturation. Deploying security grid.
Now we're cooking. Come in, materia, ready or not.
No, I didn't miss anything? Okay, good. Oh? Am I not going this way? Where are we going? We going up the elevator? I guess so. Back off when they realize you know they're... Yeah. Oh, no, it's asking me to go back down. Okay, bear with. Bear with. I'm not lost, you're lost. I mean, I didn't go on that side, but I didn't think there would be anything there. Is there a button in the office I missed? Or did I just need to hit that and then go back in? That was probably it. Aha, there we go. I'm just dumb. Don't mind me.
Man, another stupid dud.
I'm sorry. If they had done a Star Wars reference and had one of them bonk their head on the door.
Not these dorks. I'm gonna go to town on these jerks.
So funny.
Let's turn up the grill. They're going down. Need some backup.
I'm on it.
I sentenced you to a beating.
Oh, you know what? I was meant to use our abilities, wasn't I? Ooh, I got a limit. Wait a minute, I want to use the med limit. It's not gonna do all that much damage, I don't think. Oh, it did decent. Oh, never mind, it did a lot. Okay.
Let's do this.
Got your back.
Someone, you're so. Did you actually just die from? Excuse me. You have a limit, sir.
How about you pull yourself together?
Ow. Okay, he doesn't have a ATB bar anymore. Oh well, next time.
So, have you found out what they want yet?
We think so. We can't say for certain, as their behavior is erratic. But they appear to be searching for materia.
Excuse me? You mean to say that these savages have gone to all this trouble for materia?
So far as we can tell, yes.
How very dull. Be that as it may, I suppose I should talk to them.
Ma'am.
Enjoying yourselves, I trust? Awed by a simple hologram? How precious. But I know just what you need to loosen up a little. After such a long journey, you must be so tense. Luckily, I have toys for that. All far more entertaining than this.
What do you want?
Oh dear.
Is that any way to talk to your host? Really, though. As guests, it's more about what you want, and I think you'll find it just up ahead. Hurry now. Don't keep me waiting.
So, boss, what are you thinking?
That we're walking into a trap, I guess. But it's nothing we can't handle, right?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That guy ejected out of his mech and then came out and roller skated around. He did. Those enemies are always so weird. Alrighty. Let's see here. I need a bench. Is there a bench nearby? Oh my god, bless. There is a bench. I didn't think there was.
State-of-the-art weapons testing facility.
Let me sit down.
This is where we push every piece of ordnance to its limits and beyond.
I must sit.
Such tests are an invaluable part of the development process. Go on, see where the magic happens.
Commencing ordnance testing. Select ordnance type to deploy for this trial.
Sit. Can you actually, like, I saw her sitting in the chair in the cutscene, but I didn't realize you could actually sit in that chair properly. Bear with me. I can't go back, no. Oh well. Chat, do we want eyeballs or guns? Just out of curiosity. Ran all around Hyrule yesterday and finally found my bow right before bed. Oh, so now you can finally beat these dungeons. Nice. You want guns?
Selection confirmed. Initiating ordnance deployment procedure.
Look, it's like in ACNH. You got your, like, town ordnance. Or ACNL. Why not both? This section always gives me a bit of, like, Portal vibes, you know?
Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily.
Hey, Unicorn, how's your day going? Welcome on in.
Beginning analysis.
Time to get serious.
Dude's going okay. You just woke up? Well, I hope you slept well then. Ooh, I like that move. That's fun. There we go.
Analysis concluded. Continuing trial. Select ordnance type to deploy for this trial.
Alright, chat. Do you guys want saws or UFOs? It's an honest question. But yeah, Ace, you mentioning Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I want to play some more at some point. Saws, UFO. Uh-oh, we need a tiebreaker, friends. I want to play more, but I'm so absorbed with 15 or 16. Sorry. Hi, Breezy. How are you? Google rewards thing earlier today where it asked me if I googled something recently with a few suggestions. I picked the only one I'd actually googled, Pokemon related. Asked me if I was interested in Tour de France. I said no, and then it asked me 4 questions about my upcoming trip to see Tour in person in France. Not going to France. It's like it saw your trip to Japan, but it's like, this is France. UFO?
Selection confirmed. Initiating ordnance deployment procedure.
There you go. I don't know if those are actually UFOs, by the way. I just don't know what they are.
Subjects approaching test site.
Those are not UFOs. They're like spider things. But good choice still.
Beginning analysis.
This contour might
go. Oh, no, not that. No, no. Back up, back up. Back up. There we go. Reese, is it your birthday today, or was it recently? I hope you have an amazing day, or had an amazing day if we've missed it. Ow. Rude. Oh, I can't get close right now.
How do you like this? You're going down.
It's today. I really hope that you have a good day. Do you have any plans? Just taking it easy, maybe? Not going to France. It just kept asking me specific questions about the trip. That's so funny. It was like, no, you're going to France. Oh, well, thank you.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Breezy on him.
I appreciate that so very much, Breezy. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your, obviously, the month's bad preview and very important these days. And thank you so very much for that, Anonymous. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry for lunch. Video date with my boyfriend later this evening. Oh, that's lovely. That sounds like a plan.
On to the next.
Analysis concluded. Continuing trial. Select ordnance type to deploy for this trial.
All right, chat. Do you want an eyeball or... For some reason, it looks like a building from Star Wars. Eyeball or Star Wars building? That one actually could also look more like a UFO. A Roomba. A Roomba, true, actually. You know what? Eyeball or Roomba? Did make $1 on answering the questions, though. Eyeball? Roomba? Uh-oh. We tying again? Roomba, Roomba. Okay.
Selection confirmed. Initiating ordnance deployment procedure.
I did done mess up. And I'm using a different Google account for my Pokemon Go than I am for my Google, like, opinions thing.
Approaching test site.
And I earned up so much before I realized it. I'm still a little bit pissed off. I meant to use it in Pokemon Go, and I don't think... I can't remember why I didn't switch it or why I couldn't switch it, but...
Beginning.
Okay, these are kind of Roomba-ish. Why am I dying? That's not very nice of us. Can we not?
This is nothing. You're going down.
Oh, I want to use my new ability, please.
Don't you like pain?
Ooh, that did a lot of damage.
At least put up a fight.
Okay, Sonan, you need to, like, use your ability, my friend. There you go.
Another one for the books.
Different survey site.
Analysis concluded. Continuing trial.
Be able to move your account
Select ordnance type to deploy for this trial.
to another Google account by adding a Facebook login, removing the Google one, and then adding the other Google one and removing the Facebook again. Ooh. I might look into it. All right, chat, do we want paper airplanes or... robotic cat, wolf, fox. Paper plane, robotic wolf. Wolf paper. You guys always do this. Wolf.
Selection confirmed. Initiating ordnance deployment procedure. Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily.
These are not robotic wolves. I feel lied to. And I'm the one doing the lying. Excuse me. Hi.
Beginning analysis.
Oh, you're immune to magic? Ew. Alright. That's not fun. Yeah, that sucks. actually did quite a bit of damage. That was good, that was good. Okay, he's out to roller skate. Perfect. No, aim for the other guy. Aim for the... Gosh darn, aim for the roller skating one. Where is he? Where is he? Hi. Okay. Little overkill, but it looked fancy. Oh wait, no, actually, I don't want to do that. There we go. There we go.
Not too shabby, Sonon.
Analysis concluded. Beginning final test.
Final test, you say? Oh. I have no choice on this one. This is very disappointing.
Selection confirmed.
For record, though.
Initiating ordnance deployment procedure.
For the record, I would have called that one spiked B-pad.
Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily.
Oh, okay. We're locked in. That's fine. Oh, okay, cool. Oh no, I'm still working on fighting spirit with you. I've been hitting the wrong command for Sonon this entire time.
Beginning analysis.
Okay, let's take a look. What are you? Wow, it just does not like magic. Pelting it with repeated magic attacks will render it susceptible to staggering. While it can easily deflect frontal attacks, its rear is vulnerable. My first thought should not be the same. The rear. Did not say rare. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't think I did. Like how he's just going in circles. It's kind of cute. Okay, I need to heal. Actually, you know what? Screw me healing. Someone didn't. I gave you nothing. Okay. Why did I not give you Why did I not give you healing? Did I give me healing? No, I didn't. I'm just okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Seems like they have underestimated how resilient you ninjas can be.
May have? How about did, you old hag?
You Wutaians, so feisty. But let's see how you fare against what I have in store for you next. It's quite the treat, I assure you. Only the best for our honored guests, after all. Whenever you're ready.
Yay! That's what the choices in chat remind you of. I can see why. I can see why. Okay, so we got a new staff for you now that you've learned that, finally. Upgrade this one, that one. Okay, that's gonna be nice. Elemental damage boost, max MP. Love it. Okay, let's get that attack power. Oh, yep. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to go up. But yeah, that works. A bench. And boxes. But more importantly, benches. There we go. And you know what? I'm gonna do a quick save here because I haven't saved, I don't think, since we first entered. There we go. Alrighty, let's go see what Scarlet has in store for us, shall we?
Where are we? That thing can't be operational, can it?
We better hope not, boss.
At long last, Wutai's finest deigned to join us. You've performed admirably.
Quit acting all superior. We both know you're afraid of us.
Is that so? Well, maybe I am.
You should know there's more where we came from. Lots more. And you'll never see them coming. Just imagine a whole clan of ninjas landing on your doorstep.
Oh my! We must do something right away.
Well, you can't.
Don't say that. Won't you at least give us a chance?
I think the snap was just for effect. I feel like there was no use for it.
The latest innovation in Shinra battle armor. Designed by yours truly. This will be a memory to cherish for the rest of your lives. All 30 seconds of them.
Alrighty, so not that different than Scarlet and OG.
Right on. They're as good as scrap.
Okay. When her HP is depleted, she will faint and be unable to pilot the armor, so she's weak to fire. We also got the sentries. Here, that might be a bit of an issue. Excuse you. Go.
This will be quite the show.
Wow, they're just gone. Okay.
Rather rude to ignore your playmates, is it not?
Hey, no fair!
Waterminder extension in hopes of it helping me ultimately remove it when it starts to annoy you. I've been there. I get it. It's really one of those habits that you just have to get into and hope that it sticks. Go. Ow. Okay, so you're almost ready. You're almost down. Okay. Let's do a limit. Oh god. I hit R1. I'm so used to I'm so used to Final Fantasy 16, friends. This is not good.
Is it cool if I bring a friend?
After dinner, you can suddenly drink an entire 400. Yeah, no, I get it. Or 40. Yeah, I was gonna say 400. I get it though. Okay, so we got rid of one Mako cannon. Let's focus on the other. And maybe use his ability here. Right, like a 400. Oh, that would be kind of funny. Okay, she's nearly down. Oh, Breezy, no worries. I always appreciate my, Rambo, you don't need to keep going, buddy. Always appreciate my lurks.
Not a fan of my handiwork, I take it.
That was easy. Oh.
known those actuators weren't up to the task. Time for an overhaul.
Hello? My. How the tables have turned.
Or how the turns have tabled.
Proud of yourself, little savage?
What are you doing?
It would be much better if that thing blew up behind her. Okay, so here's where things get very interesting.
Sleep well. Vice, this is a surprise. To what do I owe the pleasure? These idiots want to digitally replicate me, so I'm indulging them.
All set.
Transporting.
When will Shinra learn? There is no replicating you. They ought to know better. Looking forward to this? I am. It has been too long since my last hunt.
What'd you do? Tell us!
Is this how it's done in Wutai? You just howl until you get what you want?
That's enough, Sonon. I got this. All right, lady, out with it. Tell us where you're hiding the new materia. Don't play dumb now. We know you've been cooking up something super powerful.
Well, well. Wutai must have some highly skilled intelligence operatives. That, or we have a mole in our midst.
What was?
I'll check on it.
All right, but make it quick.
You are correct that we're in the process of creating an exquisite new materia. However, it is far from complete.
Yeah, right. You must think I'm stupid.
Would I lie to you? Regrettable though it is, other plans have been deemed a higher priority.
What other plans?
Well, just between you and me, my colleagues and I are going to drop plate number 7 on the slums. And then we're going to blame it on Avalanche and Wutai.
I don't get it. You're gonna drop a plate? And? What the?
Oh dear. I think your friend might have run into trouble. Aren't you going to save him? Quickly now!
I really want to turn around and smack her a little bit, but you can't. Nothing happens. So if you've been following along with this playthrough of Final Fantasy VII and like this is all you kind of know of it, those two characters who we just saw talking, who were really creepy looking, probably don't mean a lot to you. Deepground is something that was kind of introduced in Final Fantasy VII Dirge Cerberus, which is Vincent's side game. It takes place years after the end of Final Fantasy VII OG, and pretty much Shinra, the old president Shinra, not Rufus, the older one who dies in Remake, was working on a very top secret project that was like a group of super soldiers beyond normal soldier operatives that were I think the whole thing was they were meant to be totally like subservient They would never stray from what Shinra told them. And they're also incredibly, incredibly powerful and a little bit scary, but we'll go into that. Pretty much they're getting into that here, which is really interesting because obviously in OG this was not even a concept yet.
Who are these assholes?
No clue. Just appeared.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
there is no ultimate materia. Not yet. She said it's still in the works. And she mentioned something else. They're gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
They're gonna drop plate number 7 on the slums. Apparently.
Blow up a part of the sector.
Wait. So GJ was being serious?
This is bad.
Do your worst. Let's go.
Right behind you. We may not have the material, but we do have good intel. And we can't afford to let it die without watching it.
Okay, you guys are weak to fire. I can deal with that. But yeah, there's 2 people talking as well, by the way. Nero, I think it is, and Vice. We did actually see them at the end of Crisis Core very, very briefly. They're the ones who picked up Genesis. When Zack left him in Gongaga. But like super briefly. I love that I didn't get rid of that command, so it's literally just Genesis. Still spouting Loveless. We got more? Got more.
Have visual. Commence cleansing. The corner. Punch him in.
Wait, give it up.
That's the spirit. Let him have it.
You just poke him in the chest.
Not going down till I fetch the happy turtle.
Huh?
Opening doors. Set it up. Grenade out.
Oh, okay. Technically, this is Final Fantasy VII Remake, but this is the DLC for it. I never updated that. Lolly Genie, how are you doing today?
Is it over?
Somehow, I seriously doubt it.
Oh, man.
There's a bench.
I still don't want to go back out there. But I don't think we've got a choice.
But yeah, I still don't know exactly what I'm doing tomorrow, friends, if I even am going to be streaming. Just because I know I'm going to be very, like, hyper-focused on Tuesday. I also don't know if I'm taking Thursday and Friday off this coming week, because again, A Wonderful Life comes out on Tuesday, and normally I would stream until Wednesday and then take my days off. So this week might be a little bit all over the place. We'll see how we're doing. That's why I didn't upload a schedule yet, actually. Did I save? Did I just save? I think I did. Yeah, I was on autopilot. Okay. I never did the weapon fights. I didn't do those. That's still something we could definitely do. Yeah, I want to do Advent Children.
Work, you stupid. No good. Door won't budge.
Meaning we're trapped.
Hopefully beat another game. You have so many. Which one are you thinking of beating?
I want them to suffer. The rest, I leave to you.
So, he's a little scary. And a little insane.
Pain sensation level set to maximum.
What was that?
They figure we need a challenge. Meaning we're in for a world of hurt.
No fair! How you like this? Not now!
Ooh, ow. Don't fight him, just leave. What if I could?
Where are these freaks even coming from? 'Cause I'd really like them to stop. Get lost!
Were you guys Wutais? I feel like you were Wutais.
Gotcha! Not now!
Yes, you were. Okay. Well, at least you're being pressured by it.
Joke's on you, Shinra, if you think we're dying in this ugly box.
Oh, did you ace? Very nice.
How you like this?
I'm so excited to stream Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I just technically finished it, but I'm already like, I'm ready to go. I'll stream it, I'll play it again. I know we talking. Yeah, you're looking for your magic beans, yeah.
Your projection mechanism around here somewhere. If we can just find it. Because that tentacle sweep won't let you. Toughest one out.
I'll stream in a year when the hype is over. You've already completed it once, yeah. Well, I probably should have checked what you're weak to. What are you weak to? Oh, you're immune to that. I've already finished it now, but I'm definitely gonna be waiting a little bit. I'm actually not really sure. I'm actually not really sure what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. If anything, maybe it might just be a cozy day. Maybe we'll do some ACNH or something, Dreamlight. I don't know. Ow! Hello. Ow. That hurt.
This is nothing. Get lost, Kurt. How you like this? Gotcha. Get lost, Kurt. Oh yeah, now you're in for it.
Go, you're almost down. Exactly, yeah, that's why I didn't want to stream it in the first place as well. It was just so many people wouldn't be watching, which I respect. I wasn't watching anyone either. Old Wonderful Life to hype it up maybe a little bit, see the differences. Ooh, that might be kind of cute. I think in our save file we were just about to enter year 2 as well, the one that I kind of started like earlier in the year, I think. So that's very, very doable.
Oh, this'll be fun.
No, Oh, actually, oh, I wasted an ATB bar doing that. Good job, me. Why are you now immune to me? Is that me hitting you or someone hitting you that you're immune to? What's going on? Especially ones with like major differences, I feel like, as well, yeah. Ow, oh my goodness, you just came out of nowhere to smack me in the back of the head. I respect that. Okay, so the projector is down. I'm gonna do a limit. Sonon. Do that. There we go. And done.
Now can we please get out of here already?
Yes, after sitting on the bench one final time, and also I've not bought anything during this entire game. Everything I have is just straight up stuff I've picked up. Okay, let's save. And where am I going here? Okay, it just wants me to escape outwards. Got you.
Who could have done this?
I don't like the looks of this.
Ah, he's put sparkles all over the place. You know it's gonna be hard to get these out of your clothes. I don't like sparkles on anything. Random, be excited by the bodies.
It's time. Initiate the VII field test.
Sir.
I have theories on this. We gotta talk about it after. We got theories.
What are you doing? Aren't you all on the same team?
Team? Fool. There are no teams in Deepground.
Deepground?
The place where my brother and I like to play.
Cool. Now mind moving aside.
Let's take a different tack.
Well, can't blame a girl for trying.
Now, let the games begin.
What's with this?
Okay, so he's scary.
Careful. This freak still pushing.
Okay. Wow, this was handy.
Oh my.
Let's turn up the kill. Get lost. Not now. How you like this?
Is that really Revali? Oh, I won't be able to unhear that. Ew, you're right. No, I can hear it. Oh god.
Abnormal readings detected. The control program's been compromised.
Containment protocol.
You're dead.
he's loose.
How dare you stand in my way?
When he's talking calmly, I can definitely hear Rivali in that voice. But when he's like kind of going maniacal, no.
Now then, where were we?
Okay, so now he's loose. That's not good.
Surrender to the darkness. Embrace it.
Sorry, I keep getting on. Oh god, you are draining my HP, friend. Serena, yeah, I think so. It was really good.
It hurts so much.
This is bad.
Great. Let's get out of here.
This is where you die.
Gross, it's everywhere.
Oh.
Let's end this before it swallows us too.
Oh, ow.
None shall lay a hand on me. We're too fast.
I'm gonna try to use a potion. I'm scared. This isn't, you know, Sephiroth's song or anything, obviously.
Allow me to hasten the inevitable.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
But it sounds pretty darn cool.
How your lips tremble.
You're going down. Thought you had me.
Okay, we nearly got him. Let's do a limit. Okay, we reached a stopper.
Holding back.
You know what? No, bring in Rama. Why not?
Come on out.
All set.
Go and sun on. Oh, apparently I can't hit him right now. Okay. That's a bit annoying. There we go.
Yes. I must know more of this feeling. Of pain. Of death. Now, let's finish this.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Don't want to spoil the moment, but we should probably get going.
But I'm so tired.
If I could carry you.
You win.
I would take the piggyback. He's so nice. Be a shame if anything happened to him.
Aha! Hey, what is it here? Sonon? No,
Please.
Sonon?
Yuffie. You gotta keep going. For us.
No. Stop it. Sonon!
So if I can just add some insult to injury. I think we're gonna see Sonon again. But it's probably just gonna be his body being manipulated by Nero, like he was just stringing up those people before the fight. We're gonna see him again, and it's gonna be a really bad moment for Yuffie. And I'm not looking forward to it.
You asshole! I'm not a kid! I'm not your sister!
There's Sector 7 going down. A different angle.
This is just wrong.
Everything's okay though, there's a chocobo. It's okay. Oh, Waluigi. When credits roll, I'll try to tell a story here. Just think of like a topic.
I can do this alone. The amazing Yuffie wants you. Join her team and the sky's the limit.
So she's looking for a team, eh? There we go. Okay. So there is credits. Like I said, it's a very, very short game. Yeah, good timing, dear lord. Do you guys have any story? Oh wait. Funny stories on Mike and your mom. Michael, can you think of... Oh, okay, after this cutscene. Can you think of any funny stories to do with you and Mom? Thanks for your help.
I'm sorry.
He's like, I can't. You guys ready for some more of the main team?
Hey, Barrett. Were you really walking the whole way?
Yep.
Calm's still pretty far, though, isn't it?
Another full day, give or take.
Question. When my mom says a full day, she means from the time you get up in the morning till the time you go to bed. But for me, it means from the time you get up in the morning all the way through till the time you get up the next morning. So, which is it for you?
Gotta go with Elmira on that one.
That's a relief.
Is it, though?
Cloud, bet you've had to hoof it from sunup to sundown tons of times. This is all just same old, right?
That's right. But even so, we're all gonna need to stop and rest. Especially you.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, marching into the unknown ain't easy. But don't worry, because I'm here to lead the way.
That's comforting.
Of course it is. All right, everyone, let's stop here for a minute. Leader's orders. Now breathe in that fresh air. Oh. Actually, scratch that. Let's, save it for later, when we're not so close to Midgard.
Guess this is goodbye, City of Mako.
There we go. So we see them after that final confrontation. They've left Midgard. They're heading to Calm. Yuffie is somewhere out there as well, riding a chocobo, looking for a team. Oh. Why would they block this, but not the other? Okay.
Like this?
Yep, just like that.
Cool.
No way! A car!
Hey, stop!
Parrot, like, GTA style, tries to take over this car. Or Saints Row, even. Or truck. I'm here for it. Look at the babies! They're so cute.
What is it with these damn birds?
Sorry about that.
No need to apologize, ma'am.
He's like a pretty lady just touched me. They are a lot cuter. Oh no, are they? Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Okay. There's another, I think it's post-credit scene that kind of gets me in the feels.
Look at that.
He was.
Where's a roof when you need one?
Gonna be okay?
Should be, but weird. My stomach's in knots.
That's its way of telling you it's hungry. Let's move.
Oh no, here it is. Okay. For those who have been with us since Crisis Core.
It's been a while, huh? Long time no see. How you been?
He just wants to say hi to her.
Listen. Hey. I'm back! Aerith?
So many theories on that. Oh my god. Did I not get full credit? Was that the full credits? Okay. I'll check it. Okay, so I was thinking, I think it was, well, Gina, you asked for a story time. I'm sorry for the delay. I got one. It's cute. It's not as funny as it is cute. I'm gonna put Mike on the spot here a little bit. Oh, he turns. Mike and I had only been dating. Keep it nerdy. Yeah, Remake changes some things. Let's put it that way. Mike and I had been dating for like, I don't even think it was a year at this point. Was it? No, maybe. I don't think so. It was like under a year probably. I had just gotten my first proper like full-time job out of college, so I was like incredibly stressed out and busy. Mike wasn't working yet. I think he was just finishing up school, I think. Or he had just finished and gone on like summer break, was looking for a job himself. So he was spending a lot of time over here, which my mom is fine with, obviously. My mom, I think that was the first time she was really urgently hospitalized. I can't remember if that was the gallbladder or the lung embolism. It was one or the other. Both were pretty bad. But she was in hospital for a while, and I had just started a new job. I took off a couple days, but I couldn't take off that much time, you know, like I felt really guilty about it. Mike stepped up and was at the hospital with my mom to pick her up when she was like being discharged because they wouldn't let her go by herself. And like he was, before, you know, she had all this stuff happen, she was like going grocery shopping with him because he would take her. He was being really, really awesome. So he was great, and I haven't forgotten it. And I don't think she has either. She really likes Mike. And liquid squirted. Oh no, before you could jab it in, Serena. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it was really lovely. And it was such a relief because I didn't have to, like, I think her release time from the hospital, like, we knew it was going to be like midday on a weekday, and obviously I couldn't be there, but we didn't have anyone else who could go to her. I don't live near any family, so yeah, I don't think I talk about that enough. Okay, so that was Yuffie's DLC. Like I said, it's very short. It's actually really fun though. I don't mind Yuffie. It gives me a more of a better view of her. So I promised we would do this. We're gonna watch the Rebirth trailer again after we've gone through Crisis Core, we've gone through OG, we've gone through Remake, and we've gone through Remake's DLC. So we are officially caught up, minus the extended stuff from OG compilation. I don't know, Branda. I don't know if that's just a coinky dink, if they're actually, maybe there's some distant relation. I don't know. I think she would know probably, though, if there was some relation. So Rebirth. Let's go take a look, shall we? So this is the trailer that came out 2 weeks ago. And bear with me here, friends. There we go. Alrighty, ready, friends?
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years?
Yep, that was Calm's exit.
And you're asking me this?
This
Is
is
it
gonna
Chocobo
sound
Farm?
crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
She's so cool.
They say
We talk about
she's
that
a
in a second.
monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
So, alrighty. So I've talked extensively about this with affection, but pretty much Sephiroth is so clearly poisoning Cloud against Tifa in particular because he knows or remembers that Tifa is very much the key to Cloud remembering who he really is from OG, and really kind of coming to his senses. So it's interesting that they're starting that already. Yuffie is with the party at least as soon as... Oh, where was it? At least as soon as on the cargo ship, because I'm pretty sure this is the ship over from Junon to Costa del Sol. And this is the Genova fight there. She's freaking out. And if we look here, this, I think personally, my personal opinion, especially after just playing her game, I think she's freaking out because this kind of does look like what Nero had going on, like the purple smoke and sparkles and fanciness. Yeah, nerdy, that's kind of the running theory, or at least some people's theory. There's some people who think it's one timeline, some people think it's multiple, some people who think it was one and then it became the other. Yeah, she doesn't want to end up like Sonon, yeah. So I'm excited to see that because that is definitely not something she had in OG. She didn't really have much reason to be at the party except for trying to steal materia, right? This time it seems like she has a bit more going on. But yeah, and even here, Tifa is talking to Aerith at least at one point, it seems like. And she's like, you know, Cloud wasn't there in Nibelheim 5 years ago. And that's not really something that she ever said in OG to anyone else. She never openly doubted Cloud until she was speaking to him about it like way later on. So it's interesting that they're going into this already and that she's having doubts about all this. Yeah, she has more of a reason against Shinra. Gotta bring Deepground in some way. I'm just really concerned they're gonna bring up Sonon at a really bad time for Yuffie, and it's not gonna be good. And then of course the whole bodies at the beginning. I saw Rebecca's version, which is, my guess is that there are versions of them that got defeated by the Whispers. Whether they're in the Terrier world or somewhere else is unknown, yeah. And then I think Affection said... Did you say something? Am I missing it? Maybe I was thinking it. Sorry. Just putting words. Oh wait, no, I had another theory about them being dead. What if Seth had the remnants look like their bodies, hence the feather? Possibly. I love all these theories. Like, I don't want to jump on and like only believe in one, you know what I mean? I just like to hear them all and kind of speculate around them. Only missing the sea unknown. Reunion Cloud is probably Zack's Cloud, you think? Yeah, because in that ending bit there, Zack went off to the church. Obviously, he wants to see Aerith after so long. That was why he went back to Midgar at the end of Crisis Core, pretty much. But in this version, he didn't die. We'll talk about it. But what happened to the Cloud he was carrying with him, right? He dropped him off somewhere. So, that would make sense. This much more dialogue, it makes sense. She would discuss it, yeah. So either way, until we play it, it's gonna be here before we know it. I hope so. I hope so. Although Final Fantasy 16 is doing me good. It's been very, very fun. I'm excited to be able to talk about that more with you guys when I'm actually done it. But yeah, this is exciting. I'm hoping for a January release as soon as possible without, you know, crunch time and all that stuff would be great. There we go. Probably coming out in March. I mean, if they just want to casually drop it on March 3rd, you know, who am I to say no? Remake was planned for March, so really April. Waiting to get the game until all 3 versions and DLC come out. Yeah, on a complete version. I get you. Hopefully I'll have a PS5 by then so I can put off the game for a year random. I've never played Bayonetta, actually, no. I reckon all hands on deck is on 7 now. Yeah, with 16 being out and being pretty solid, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I think we'll get a collection. I agree with that. I agree with that. That was our Final Fantasy marathon. Went through Crisis Core, went through OG, went through Remake, and went through Intermission. It was good. I enjoy this. I love Final Fantasy VII. I love getting people into Final Fantasy VII. It is personally my favorite. I'm super biased. Oh, really, Deride? What was going on? I can't believe it's over, right? We've been working on this. Like, we started Crisis Core like a month ago. This has been a long time coming. Let's discuss Mario or Elephant Mario again. Now 9. Yeah, so like I said, friends, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow I either might stream, I might not, I might do a short stream, we might play some Wonderful Life to get prepared for the next day. I don't know. Sonic, probably not. Probably not. Maybe I'll do some Dreamlight, maybe I'll do some ACNH. I don't know. But Tuesday, bright and early, I'm probably going to start at normal time, but I'm going to be sitting there at 9:30, like rocking back and forth waiting. We're going to be playing A Wonderful Life Remake. I'm going to cry, fair warning. So, yeah. Someone was shouting way too much. Rule breakers get red shells. Oh, red shells, shots fired. But anyway, friends, I'm going to wrap up here. Like I said, it was going to be, like, I could have probably finished this all yesterday, but it was one of those things, you know? I know Affection, if you guys don't know, Affection is going to share a birthday with A Wonderful Life Remake, and I'm a little jealous. Also because you have a summer birthday. CNL featuring Derived Arts. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, though. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will let you guys know about tomorrow. Best of luck with the storm, Brandon. I hope that nothing hits you and that you're safe. But do what you gotta do. And yeah, I'm gonna go cool down. I am like boiling. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out.